We have so many amazing games to play this year. I want to have a talk a little bit about how packed this year is full of games, particularly the first sort of half, I guess, and just talk about 2023 in general and the sheer amount of games that we've got. All I can say is our wallets are going to be breaking this year. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben gaming video. Do hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. If you enjoy this video, please consider leaving it a like. And if you really enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel for more and more gaming news as always. If you don't like it though, please go down to the comments and let me know what I can do to improve my content, because I always want to make these videos as good as I can for you guys. So 2023 is just looking packed. Now 2022 was an okay year. We didn't have the most amazing games. My favorite game was Elden Ring. That was amazing. I loved that. But thinking back on it, Horizon Forbidden West I'm playing right now, as you can see on my TV behind me. That game was awesome, or is awesome. I'm playing through it at the moment. But there's not been a ton of releases in 2022 that I'm like, wow, this was the best year ever. But I actually think 2023 is looking like one of the best years for gaming ever. Like, it's jam-packed. Let's have a talk about some of the top games that I'm personally excited for in 2023. I want to start off with Spider-Man 2. Now, Spider-Man 2 has been confirmed to be launching this year, and this is obviously going to be the sequel to Spider-Man. We've seen that we're going to get both Miles Morales and Peter Parker as playable as characters in this game. We don't know how playable. We've not heard enough. But that's something that I'm so excited for. That's probably the top of my list, or maybe second. The next one I'm most excited for is Hogwarts Legacy. We've heard so many things about this game. We've seen lots of showcases recently. If you haven't checked those out, make sure you go on YouTube and watch them. There's two 40-minute long showcases. In one of them, they show you actually flying outside the school. It just looks insane. Graphically, it's going to be amazing. Gameplay-wise, the combat looks fantastic. The world looks amazing. Like, the way it's built, the interactions with characters looks cool. Like, I can't wait to see more and more with that game. That I'm so excited for. And then my next two top ones would be Jedi Fallen Survivor. The first game was one of my favorite games. That's my cat, sorry. The first game was my favorite games of all time. I loved the first game. Shame it launched with bugs. Hopefully they don't make the same mistake this time. The story was excellent. The way it fitted in with the Star Wars universe was amazing. It just worked out really, really well. And I can't wait to see what they do with the second game, especially as it's running in Unreal Engine 5. That's going to be so cool to see in 2023, obviously in March. I don't know what my cat's doing. She's going hyper right now. And the next one, probably I don't know. I can't order these because I'm just so excited. But Tears of the Kingdom. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch. Probably the last big Switch game we get before the second Switch or whatever. I really hope we see like a 4K upgrade with the second Switch of this game. But I recently did a video on my channel, or maybe it's not up yet, maybe it's coming up soon, where I showed me replaying the intro sequence to Breath of the Wild, obviously the 2017 Breath of the Wild. I love that game so much. That's probably my favorite game of all time, the 2017 game. I loved it. It was just so magical playing it on the Switch with a docked and undocked version of that game, an open world Zelda for the first time, like proper open world. It was just so good. But then we obviously have other releases like Diablo 4, Wo Long, Resident Evil, Dead Space, Final Fantasy 16, which is another huge one, Street Fighter 6, Fire Emblem Engage coming up in not that long at all, Redfall, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which we talked about, Suicide Squad, Starfield, Minecraft Legends, Forza Motorsport, Ark 2, Stalker 2, Flintlock, Replaced. Like, there's so many games coming out this year. Let's just have a count up of those I just mentioned. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 games. And there'll be more that come out. Obviously, there'll be more. Like, we may get Wolverine on PS5 in 2020. Like, we'll get to at least 24 amazing games this year. That's 2 per month. How on earth are we going to be able to play through? I work a full-time job. This YouTube thing is fun, something that's fun for me. I just have fun with this. Like, I have a full-time job. How am I going to play 24 games, 2 games a month? And some of these games like Starfield is going to be massive open world game. Hogwarts Legacy is going to be big. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is going to be big. Spider-Man 2 is probably going to be fairly big. Redfall's probably going to be big. Star Wars is going to be big. They're all like 20-plus hour games there. So I can't wait to see what is gonna happen this year. We've got so much to play, so much to pay for. Like obviously on the PlayStation side, it's £70 per game if you get them day one. I like to buy physical, so certain games I might not get day one, just to not hit the bank balance too bad. But this year is just packed. Like, I think 2023 is looking to be one of the best years in gaming in a long time. Like, we've obviously had the delay of the pandemic. It kind of affected 2020 all the way through till 2022. And I feel like we're finally getting all the releases that should have kind of launched over the last few years jam-packed into 2023 because things got delayed. And there's still more to come. Things like Stalker is rumored to be launching in 2023 as well. That's going to be a huge game. We've actually got more gameplay recently, and that's looking insane. So I think that's going to probably launch this year. And it's just ridiculous. Like, I actually think we're going back to the video I made recently, or that is coming out recently, talking about Switch 2. I think Nintendo maybe made a good decision. Sorry, that's my cat scratching. I do apologize. She's still young and crazy. But yeah, I think the Switch 2 being maybe not releasing this year was a good move from Nintendo, because there's so many games coming out this year, so much to be excited about. A lot of the huge titles, like maybe a new Mario Odyssey or the new Mario game, a new Donkey Kong game, and various other titles like Metroid and Pikmin, maybe not having those launch this year and having them launch alongside the Switch 2 next year is a huge, very good move from Nintendo because of how much we've got to play. Like, as I've said, this year is just jam-packed. And I've pre-ordered pretty much all of these games already because I'm so excited for them. But can you guys let me know what you've pre-ordered? Because I'm just excited to hear about what you guys have done. There's also a couple of others. There's Party Animals, which is obviously an Xbox exclusive game, and that's always interesting to see. The Last Case of Benedict Fox as well is an Xbox exclusive that looks all right. Like, there's a lot more than this, and obviously there's going to be a ton of third-party stuff, like Assassin's Creed, games like that. Like Assassin's Creed is going to be something that is maybe coming, and Cyberpunk stuff. There may be some the new Cyberpunk game or something like that. And there's obviously any remakes or updated graphic games that we get for existing hardware, like we've had with The Witcher recently. There's always nice to dive back in and go and play those games because it's just nice to see how much better they look now on, next-gen hardware. It's always cool to see. But that's pretty much it for this video. Please let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited for this year? Have you pre-ordered much for this year? What's your most excited and anticipated game for 2023? Because I have so many. Like, I can't wait. I'm so excited, and I plan to do some videos on all of these games. So thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like if you've enjoyed it. Please do subscribe if you've really enjoyed it. And again, let me know what I can do to improve my content if you don't like it down below in the comments. Be nice. Just please let me know, like, oh, do this and put some music in the background. Do something. Just like let me know what I could do to make these videos as good as I possibly can. That's it for now. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Happy New Year again. And I'll see you in future videos. Bye-bye for now.